Hey everybody out there on YouTube, it is Tron Sark here coming at you for the first time in a long time. I apologize for that. We've just kind of been at home taking care of ourselves and our family and trying to help out with anybody else that we can where it's needed. So hope everybody out there is staying safe and is healthy, and to those battling anything, we send you our best wishes. So while we've been at home, my colleague and I had not much to do, and so one of the things I did was dig out this PlayStation 2 Slim video console and ran into some issues with it, and so we were able to repair it, and I thought it would be cool to make a video about what we did to get it to work, just so that maybe somebody out there can save some money and can be empowered to do this work themselves. So I'll quickly introduce you to my colleague.
Hey everybody, it's Talia, glad to be here.
And she is glad to be here, as you can tell, and I need her here just to help me with what she helped me with. It was a weird way to say that, when we were doing the repairs. So there's a bunch of videos, I'm just going to get right in here. There's a bunch of videos on how to repair a PS2 Slim that's clicking or not spinning the disc properly, and most of them have to do with either the eye that reads the disc not lifting up or down or moving in and out to read the data on the disc, the ribbon for that apparatus to be disconnected inside the unit itself, or sometimes there's a brass worm drive and that cannot be connecting, and I've seen a guy or somebody use a piece of gum wrapper of all things to complete the connection. So there's a bunch of different things out there that I went through to troubleshoot this, and at the end it turned out to be something very, very simple. So I'm just going to quickly show you some things that might help you for the other issues, and then how we fixed our issue, plain and simply. So I'll get my helper over there in a moment. We're just gonna, actually one sec, let's open this up. That's where we started, is to take a look at the unit, make sure there was no damages. I couldn't find any screws anywhere on it, so that was something that was a bit weird, but we'll get to that in a second. You open it up and then, oh, you see a letter in there, probably from my colleague. Hi Elvis in India, we love you. So that's awesome. I'm gonna put that right there. You open it up and you're gonna see a few things, and really all you're looking here for is the eye is right there. There's a tooth back here. Let me use a little pointer here. Tooth back here, tooth here, and they go into recessed areas here that have switches. So you'll need to know that for the other processes. If you're testing to see if the switches are working or if these teeth haven't broken off to close it, that could be your issue. That wasn't our issue. We looked at the eye, everything looked clean, it was moving properly, that wasn't our issue. So one of the things that we did was, we're gonna have to open it up, and like I said, we couldn't find the screws. So I am gonna, with the PS2 facing you, I'm just gonna quickly flip it over and have my colleague let you know where these screws are actually hiding.
Alright, where these screws are hiding is right here, here, and here. But not these two bottom ones, because they are glued to the PS2.
She is absolutely right. And do you recall what type of screwdriver head they have on the bolts?
They are the Phillips.
She is exactly right. They're the Phillips, or as some other 9-year-olds would say, the Plus, the Cross, but it is a Phillips screwdriver head. So there are, I think, 00 Phillips, 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, as she stated. We just used a little X-Acto knife to pop out the little foot here. Be careful with an X-Acto knife, please, if you're going to use something that sharp. And just pop out the little feet, and they're all hidden with beneath them. Turns out, though, that we didn't need to do any of that, because none of the issues that I had stated earlier with the brass worm drive that's in there or the ribbon coming loose were issues. Everything was perfect inside. So I eventually ended up going back into the unit, and I'll get my help from my awesome colleague here just to keep it shone right on that eye. And so I went back, I got some isopropyl alcohol, hopefully you guys can see that. I grabbed a Q-tip that was nice and clean. I tried to, kind of just lightly roll it between my fingertips to get rid of any of those flyaways, hairs, and then with a little dab of isopropyl alcohol in the cap, I just kind of dabbed it in the cap a little bit to get the end wet, and then just lightly cleaned the lens eye. And I did this about 20-30 times. Once I was done that, I let it dry for about a minute. Once that was done, I used a lint-free shop blue cloth and just wiped it down to make sure there was no hairs. I put the disc back in, and we closed it up, turned it on, and everything fired up perfectly. Just like that, we were ready to go. You'll have to excuse the ghost in the background trying to get out of my basement. Stop that. at any rate, yeah, so that's all we did, is we just basically ended up cleaning the laser eye with a little bit of isopropyl alcohol, 99%, which was available at any drugstore over the counter. Try not to wear too much wrap apparel when you buy this stuff. And yeah, we just cleaned that lens eye, and the games played perfectly. So we just wanted to share that with you today in the hopes that it would help somebody else out there do the same, repair a video game system free of charge to you, and pass this information along in case it might help someone else as well. So thank you very much. I'll just, maybe my colleague would like to say thank you.
Thank you for watching this video.
That is perfect. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe, press the like, all that stuff. Dislike if you feel like it, that's totally fine. But subscribe. If you like this video and you like the energy that we're putting out and you could use a bit more of it in your life, this is what you can expect to get from these types of videos. So take care, everybody out there in YouTube. We love you, Elvis. We love you, Eugene. We'll talk to you soon. All right, peace.